Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, and I just thought I'd pop on and share with you a technique which I shared with some fellow demonstrators recently, and not all of them knew it, so I said I would do a quick technique video, and this will also be part of my video showing you how to make this card as well. So what we're going to do is actually do some mirror stamping. And stamping on die cut, so it's a kind of a bit of a combination one. This is the card I'm making, which is a lovely sort of double flap card, and you can see here I just thought it would be really nice with the lovely Abigail cottage rose stamps, set part of the Abigail Rose suite, to have those mirrored. So that you kind of get that real sort of double effect. So this is how I do it, and I know I'm sure lots of other demonstrators have done something similar as well. So I'm going to show you how to get this mirror stamped and to stamp on some die cuts. So what do I do? With these stamps, where I think I might want multiple images of something, then I go ahead and I cut myself some templates, and that's simply anything that cuts out a shape. I then go ahead, and in this instance I'm just going to show you with one. I cut myself a piece of scrap card, some retired cardstock, big enough to add my magnets top and bottom, and I die cut the shape out of the middle. Very simple. And then what I do then is use that for stamping my stamped images using the Stamparatus. So I will go through, and rather than stamping then die cutting, I will die cut lots of blanks. So here's my Stamparatus. Okay, so as you can see, I've just got a piece of the grid paper here. I'll just flip that over to make it a bit easier. I've got my stamp already lined up on my plate, so that's going to stamp over here. And I'm just going to ink that up just with some basic black and stamp it on there. Then what I do is I come in and I line that template up so they get a nice border all the way around, and once I'm happy with that, just pop that in like so with my magnets, and then I go through and I die cut a load of shapes out of my my basic white, or in this case very vanilla. That means that I can pop that die cut in there and then simply stamp over the top, and I've then got, using my take your pick to lift it out, a stamped image which is beautifully centred. I haven't got to worry about any tape, I haven't got to worry about lining it up. Really quick and easy, and I can crank out a whole load of these die cut shapes while I'm watching telly, to be honest with you. So that's lovely if you want just the standard stamped image. So fabulous, put it to one side. But now I'm kind of going, well actually I'd really like that to be reversed, so some mirror image stamping. So for this I'm going to leave it in place. I'm using my silicone mat, so just pop that silicone mat into your Stamparatus. You're going to come in and ink up your pad again and simply stamp that on there. Now this is the initial one to get placement because it's going to start to dry. So I'm just going to do the same again, line that up, put my magnets in place just to hold that out of the way, like so. And then I'm going to ink that up again on the right hand side. You probably can't see because I'm very busily doing it. Right, okay, so stamp it on the right hand side, come in and stamp again, so you're kind of trying to ink up as much as you can, really press it down well. Then very carefully, and this is the trickiest bit of it, I'm going to pop my die cut into there, and then come, and this is the bit that I find helps. You could just press it down, but if you come in and stamp again with your stamped image, I find that gives you a better image on the reverse, because in effect you've stamped over those images, and it's as simple as that. So that's how I do mirror stamping on those die cuts. And in case some of you are bothered by the raised edge, which you get when you do a die cut, I simply go around with my bone folder and burnish those out. And there you go.